Thank you for flying with us to Christchurch. On behalf of Captain Craig Robertson and all of us in the cabin, it's been our pleasure having you with us. Today we'll be disembarking the aircraft using both the front and rear left-hand doors. Please be steady on the stairs and hold to the handrail and follow any given directions on the Tahr.
Okay, we're getting ready to go. We're stacked in here like sardines.
Now I don't have to put the key in, so I'm not used to the...
There we go. Okay, we're just leaving Christchurch, just packed the car up, and we're heading out the road. Yeah. We will bring you with us and completely stack the car full, so we'll let you know what happens. Smoked him, baby! Woo!
Okay, so we just spent the night at the Nina bivouac, and we didn't shoot a lot of it because we had some guests show up, and but it's early in the morning and we're taking off, hoping to get an early start on this next part of the hike because it's way steeper. Yeah. And we're hoping to get up there before it's too late and before the rain comes in. It's just a little bit raining right now, but hopefully it won't come in till later today. Yeah, it's like 3 miles. So yeah, 3 miles and I don't know, a little bit of elevation gain. It's all in meters here, so cool.
It's been a long day, but hopefully we can get on a stag or a chamois at some point. Yeah, it's a small hut, 2 bunks. This is a book, and people just write what they've done in it. There's a couple that say that they've seen some deer, and couple saw some chamois and stuff, so just looking through it. Man, this is steep. Yeah, it is. It's hard to tell with the camera, but yeah. Let's see. That's the hut. Right there, and it is dang steep. But what do we see? We saw a rabbit. First sign of life, we saw a big rabbit. So they might be called hares here. Hares? I don't know what they're called. Rabbit. And if bunnies. They don't have rabbits here, then we saw like Sasquatch or something. Sasquatch probably. I would say Sasquatch. But yeah, exciting. First sign of life. Yeah, it's a big deal. Big deal. Devin wanted me to shoot it, but yeah, I was like, eh. He said looking. No. Keep looking. today has been a little slow. We hiked from the first cabin into the second cabin, and I think the whole hike was somewhere around 12 miles. 12 miles,
12 miles in.
That was a lot of elevation gain this second portion of the hike from the Nina hut to the Devil's Den hut.
Devil's Den, yeah.
And it's a lot more elevation gain, but it was good. We got it done, and it took us a couple hours, but we're up here now, and the hut is down in like a valley and saddle, and we're up on the peaks of one of these mountains in this range tonight, just glassing and getting a feel for it.
Yeah.
But we're just trying to figure out what the animals look like. It's really hard when you are hunting a new species, and you're just trying to spot them on a hillside. The color shades and the sizes and all that stuff is all new, and it's the first day.
Yeah.
And we don't know a lot about this spot. We did a lot of research beforehand, but you know, it's all, we don't know because we're not locals here, and so it's just kind of a guess. But we're gonna check it out for a couple days,
see if we can see anything.
Yeah, see if we see anything. But we will keep you updated tonight. The only action we had was a false alarm on a chamois.
Yeah.
It was a stick chamois that I saw. Quite convincing one, because I had everyone convinced.
Yeah.
And then we saw a huge rabbit.
Huge rabbit.
Which
I didn't even know they had.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a thing in New Zealand, but
it is. So yeah, it's exciting though.
Yeah. It's been a good day. It's been a lot of hiking, and looking forward to this dinner.
Yeah.
Sweet sour lamb.
Honey soy chicken. So
yeah,
nice.
It'll be a good one.
Yeah. Heading down for the night.
Got a long ways to go.
Okay, we just spotted our first red stag. It's down here. Cody's getting the gun ready. We're gonna try to make a move on it. Yeah, pretty exciting. It's getting dark. A stag way down there. It's a long ways away.
So guys, we just spotted our first red deer of the trip.
Yeah.
Very end of the first day. The sun's going down. We're on our way back down the hill, and we just spotted a red deer. I think it's a little forky, so we're not overly interested in it, but it's really cool to see something.
Yeah.
See something on the land and just be able to see how much they stand out. I was trying to get a video with my phone, and he just ducked behind a hill right as I pulled my phone out. We might have got a little bit of video with the camera, but it was so far away, I don't think you're probably gonna be able to see it.
Yeah.
But it's really exciting, and I think we're not gonna blow them out tonight, because we have to be back to camp before it gets dark. So, but we might come back tomorrow. This seems like a decent spot. It's right on the edge of the alpine where the tree line starts, and I've heard that they really like that kind of spot. So we're gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna pack our stuff up, but it was exciting to see it and exciting to get a little adrenaline rush on it.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna head back, and I'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow.
So we just went and grabbed some water on the second morning. Sun's coming out. It's a little bit late start, but we're gonna go up the same hill we saw the stag on last night, and hopefully we can maybe either bump into him or bump another stag, and just see some movement this morning. The other two guys are gonna hunt this valley like they did last night. They saw two hinds last night and chased them down into the valley and blew them out at like 400 yards. So nothing last night, but we've seen some animals, and looking forward to today. It's supposed to be pretty nice. So we're going up yesterday we took this big rock
All the way up.
all the way up. We stayed on top of it right here. That one. And today we decided we would try to kind of circumvent it a little bit.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, it was rough yesterday by going kind of down below and cutting and intersecting where we saw the stag yesterday. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, that we can maybe get on him, and maybe it's a herd. Maybe we just saw a lone bull. We don't know. So, or lone stag, I guess. But we're just gonna take a look.
So, I would wonder about maybe waiting. I mean, the only thing is we're so far away right here. And unless they graze all the way to the water, we're not going to get shot at them. So unless we can move down lower, those three are bedded up down there, right? Because I think later today they'll probably come back up. I mean, they seem to like it in here. Yeah. There's some good bags. Try to make it move off this side. Yeah. Now, let's see if we can cut down to this right here. Right. So we saw nine hinds and one stag in this field, the same field we saw the forky stag in yesterday. And it took us quite a while to get up this mountain, and so we got here right when they were grazing off back into the tree line, out of the alpine. So we got a little bit of footage of them grazing for a minute, but we're not entirely sure what we're going to do yet. I think we're going to try to move down into this valley before they start to come up and feed this evening, and hopefully we can see something. I don't know, we're too far away right here. We're probably at least 1,000 yards from where we spotted the hinds. So I don't know, without blowing them out, we're going to try to get in a little better spot. So, we've been glassing this bowl down here where we saw a bunch of deer earlier today, and we've been waiting for this two hinds that bedded down on the far end of it, and a bunch of the other deer went off the edge when it started to get warm out. And we've been waiting for the hinds to get up and move, because we didn't want to blow them out when we have to stalk down into this bowl in order to get closer for when they come up this evening. So, but it doesn't look like the hinds are going to move. So we're thinking we might just try to stalk in real quietly, hopefully not blow them out, and get them all scared. So we're going to try to move. That's what we're doing right now. We're backing up to move. And yeah, we're going to see if we can get closer.
What are your thoughts on day 3?
It's good. Good, cold. I don't know. We gotta go out that big hill. I don't want to. Not looking forward to it.
It's gonna be a long hike up.
Yeah.
It's really steep. It's gonna be not fun.
So we're climbing up this hill behind us. It's a pretty good little climb. This is the end of our second day of hunting, and we saw a bunch of hinds this morning. One stag crested over the hill and was gone first thing this morning. So we went down and we sat right down there on that big rock right in the middle, if you can see that or not, and all day for hours and hours and hours, and the only thing we saw was a hind and her calf came up a couple times, and we heard a stag roaring down in the bush below us, and that was pretty much it. We were hoping something would come out this evening, but nothing did, and it's getting dark on us and cold, so we're gonna head back down the hill to the hut and see what the other guys ran into. We didn't hear any shots today, so I'm thinking no success yet. So anyway, we will catch you up in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's day number 3 of hunting. We're on the same hill we went up yesterday and the day before, and we're just gonna try to get ahead of it with the light. It's really dark out right now, and so we're gonna try to get up there before it's too light out. And the other guys saw a couple animals moving in the morning yesterday too, which is mostly what we saw. So we're gonna try to get a jump on them this morning. Anyway, we'll see you up the hill. So we've been sitting in this valley right here for, I don't know, a couple hours maybe, watching it, and it doesn't seem like there's going to be anything here this morning. And so we were just looking on our Onyx, and it looks like that hill over there. On the other side there's a bowl similar to this bowl right above the tree line, which is where they like to hang out in the day and come up into the alpine during the evening and in the mornings. So we're gonna go right over that hill over there and check it out and see if there's anything that looks good over there. But this seems pretty dead this morning, so we're gonna keep moving. We went around to this bowl on the other side, and Onyx doesn't have topo for New Zealand, so the bowl we were looking at is much deeper than we anticipated. But yeah, we're here, and there's a lot of territory to look at.
Yeah.
We'd love to see some chamois or something on the cliffs, but as of yet we haven't, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see if anything moves. Everything in New Zealand is, instead of calories, they do kilojoules, and it is very confusing for us Americans because I don't know how many calories 480 kilojoules is. There's no conversion on this. So I'm left to wonder, I don't know how many joules I've eaten and how many I need to eat in order to stay alive. So we're hiking back this evening, and two other guys are right on that mountain over there, almost the very end of the peak, and we heard 2 gunshots. So fingers crossed they got something. And in the next couple days we'll know about it, because they're gonna camp up there tonight. We weren't planning on seeing them till tomorrow, so we were on a hike back this evening after a pretty slow day, and we're happy. That'd be good. That'd be awesome.
You're good.
Alright, so it's Friday the 13th today, which is important because it was the worst day of the hunt for many reasons. We decided to do this spike camp. We got up here, set this camp up. We were all excited about it, really excited to get into some stag higher up in the country that we couldn't get to before. And then we realized we forgot our lighter. So we're gonna be eating cold mountain houses. We've let them soak for a few hours, so hopefully they're good. We're about to dive into that. Yeah, and then I ripped a hole in my pants on the way to the glassing spot, and you know, it was just one thing after another. We saw one button buck today, button stag, I guess you'd call it, and that's about all we had. We had some action early this morning down by the hut, but other than that, we hiked all the way up here and saw one button, and have cold mountain house to eat. So not excited about tonight, but hopefully it's got to get up from here. We're planning on sitting on a point out here. We've seen a hind every morning cross through there, and I think we've decided that it's time to get some meat in the packs and maybe get out of here and try for some tahr. So I think that's the plan for the morning, and hopefully it works out. We're watching Cody and Devin head down the mountain to the other side as we speak. You probably can't see them, but their headlights are bobbing their way down that mountain. But yeah, that's the plan so far. Anyways, we'll check in tomorrow.
Okay, so it's super early on the 4th.
Yeah, 4th day of hunting.
4th day of hunting, and last night we got back super late. Saw the guys up on the hill. They had shot a couple times, and we don't know if they got something or not, but we're just gonna head up this morning and try to get up there as early as we can, because if it's gonna be a hot day like it was yesterday, they're gonna be out this morning, because they don't seem to be coming back in the evening like we thought they would. So we're gonna bust up the hill right now, but yep, that's the plan. So we're gonna see how that works out for us. Hopefully, like yesterday, maybe we'll see some on the hill on the way up, but that's what we're gonna do.
Stag over there, pretty tall tines on him. I don't think he was really big, but it was really tall. So we're gonna try to move on it. We have to go around this bowl. He's right in the swell, right there, right next to that pond. Yeah.
shot at one. There was two fighting in a mud puddle. It was a long shot, so we don't know if we hit it or not. I saw him go over the hill. We're gonna go see if we can find it or not. Hopefully we can find it.
That'd be awesome. Oh dude, they were big. The one in the back was so big. We just couldn't get closer. They started, the younger one was rolling in the mud. The older one was on to us. And so we were trying to sneak around, but they got up and started exiting the mud puddle. And I'm like, I gotta take it. It was at least 300, maybe 400 yards. But I'm hoping 2 foot high at 400 yards, 8 inches high at 300 yards.
Yeah.
I was top of the back. Okay, she's bigger when you're up close. Dang, son.
You got some points on her.
Woo! This morning we got up here and we got up a little earlier than yesterday, about an hour earlier. Everything was black, completely dark. Sat in our spot, we heard something bugling on the other side of this valley. Bugled twice this morning, but you could tell it was really close to this bowl we're in. And so then I looked to our right, and where we'd hiked over yesterday to get to that other bowl that was super steep, I saw a stag coming down the hill, glassed him up, and it didn't look huge, but he had pretty tall tines on him. And then we started making a stalk on him because he was back in this valley, and they were in this mud puddle, just rolling around this, and he was fighting a way bigger stag. And we were about 400 yards away. They saw us, the bigger stag was watching us, and so I was like, oh, we can't keep stalking. We took our boots off and got as close as we could, but they started walking back over this hill. So I got down at 400 yards and blasted a shot off. We ran over here, got all the way to this hill, and I don't know if my first shot missed, but this dude was standing down here, and I blasted him from like 250 yards.
Some celebrating. So I think our other crew just shot some. Hopefully it's big because they're freaking out right now. Yeah, they're way over here on this hillside. Dude, that is sweet.
We made the executive decision to do 1 trip instead of 2. And it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be way too hot out today. I think it's the hottest day of the week that we're gonna be here
80
hunting stag, and so we happened to get it this morning, and we don't want to risk spoiling some meat, so we're packing it all out, and it's a trek. Oh man, it's gonna be a good one, but it's gonna be totally worth it. Can't wait to see what the other guys got. It sounded like they got something, so they're heading back. We saw them. It looks like their tent is gone, so we're happy. We're in a good place.
Dang, it's a heavy pack. Probably weighs 100 pounds.
I think so, yeah.
2 full legs, bones on, all the back straps. He's got 2 legs and the head.
Okay, so we just got down the mountain. We got ourselves a decent stag. We got down the mountain. These guys, yeah, right there. And
these guys didn't get anything. They have a pretty bad last couple days. And
understatement.
so we decided that we're gonna pack up and we're gonna head down the mountain. So we're filling our bags full of meat and everything. It's gonna be a pretty good trek with all this weight, but we're happy with it, happy with the results. We're hoping to maybe do a little Tahr hunting in the next couple days, but we're gonna head back to the Nina hut and hopefully it'll be easier than we anticipate.
About the hike so far?
I hate it. I hate everything about it. If I could nuke one area of the world, it'd be right here.
Well, that's violent.